If you're a recent transplant to the Jacksonville, Florida area, or considering making the Sunshine State your new home, stick around because I've got some valuable insights to share. Today, I'm talking about my top 10 tips for those who are new to the area. Hi everyone, my name is Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. Let's dive right into today's topic. Moving to a new city, especially one as diverse as Jacksonville, can be quite the adventure, and you're likely doing your best to be prepared. So before you pack your bags, let's go over some essential tips that'll help you settle in smoothly, and I'll share some facts that may surprise you. Okay, here we go. Tip number 1, embrace the welcoming community. First up, the warmth of the people here. Jacksonville is known for its friendly and welcoming community. I hear comments all the time from people who are coming from larger, busy cities, and they're often surprised and a little thrown off by the Southern hospitality here. For example, if you've ever been to, say, New York City, people don't really talk to you or even really look at you most of the time. You'll find that folks here are always ready with a smile and a hello, and will ask you about your day or pay you a random compliment. So don't be shy to respond or to strike up a conversation with your new neighbors, either in person or on social media. It's a great way to get the inside scoop on neighborhoods you may be exploring or school information, and maybe some local favorite spots to check out. The people in our city are, for the most part, always happy to share their experiences and want to help you feel right at home. Tip number 2, discover Jacksonville's diverse neighborhoods. Now let's talk about neighborhoods. You may have heard Jacksonville is the largest city in the U.S. by land mass and is more than 840 square miles. So with this much area to cover, it can be a little overwhelming to try to learn the layout. Our city is like a patchwork quilt of unique areas, each with its own personality. From the historic charm of Riverside, where you can walk to several locally owned restaurants or breweries, explore boutique shops, and see some amazing, unique turn-of-the-century homes. Or there's the beachy vibes of Atlantic Beach or Neptune Beach, where you can take in the ocean views, do a little shopping, or find a spot to listen to live music. Or maybe you spend the day downtown at the Museum of Science and History or the Museum of Modern Art. There's something here for everyone and every lifestyle. I find that some people do tend to move into a particular area of town and never really venture out to see everything our city has to offer. So my advice, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and explore all the corners of Northeast Florida. And be sure to check out local events that are happening in different areas of town. Tip number 3, the cost of living. One of the frequent questions I get asked, is Jacksonville an affordable place to live? That question, of course, is somewhat subjective. And yes, Jacksonville has its share of affordable living options, but it's important to do your research and find neighborhoods that suit your budget. The median home price in Duval County right now is $315,000, and in St. Johns County, it's $501,000. So the area of town does matter and can make a difference in what you may or may not consider affordable. Throughout our area, we have tons of beautiful luxury homes and neighborhoods with all the amenities, starting at about the $500,000 price point to the multi-million dollar range. For first-time buyers, a comfortable price point that will give you some flexibility is going to be between $300,000 and $350,000. And of course, that's not to say you can't find homes under $350,000. However, the lower the price point, the more likely it is you may have to make some compromises with features or location. You might need to consider a townhome as a starting point. And because our inventory is still limited, especially in the lower price points, you may find that market is a bit more competitive. Tip number 4, job opportunities. The Jacksonville job market has been steadily growing, particularly in industries like healthcare, finance, and technology. In fact, Jacksonville was recently named the 3rd hottest job market in the US, according to the Wall Street Journal. So before you make your move, explore job prospects in your field. You may find Jacksonville offers some great positions and competitive pay. I'll also mention here, if you are planning on starting a new job or a new field when you move, that can impact your ability to qualify for a mortgage. So I highly recommend speaking to a mortgage lender ahead of time so you know exactly what to expect. Tip number 5, take advantage of the outdoor lifestyle. Get ready to embrace the great outdoors. Jacksonville is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. There are tons of great hiking and biking trails. Did you know Jacksonville has one of the largest urban park systems in the entire country, with more than 80,000 acres of parks? And because we have easy access to the ocean and the St. Johns River, there's no shortage of water activities, from surfing and kayaking to boating and fishing. Several of those public parks have kayak launches and boat ramps, and some of the other most popular pastimes are golf and tennis. You'll find a ton of options for both. The 4 surrounding counties that make up Northeast Florida have more than 70 public and private golf courses, including Sawgrass Marriott Golf Resort in Ponte Vedra Beach. This is where the TPC is held each year in March. It draws spectators from all over the world and is considered one of our most popular events. Tip number 6, great year-round weather. The moderate Florida climate is one of the biggest attractions to our area. Expect plenty of sunshine and warm temperatures that are perfect for enjoying the outdoors year-round. It's pretty common to see people walking on the beach during the winter months, but you'll only see surfers with wetsuits or tourists actually going in the water. The fall, winter, and early spring are the most ideal times for outdoor sports like running and biking, because the heat can get intense during the summer. So you'll likely learn to enjoy the more strenuous activities in the early mornings or early evening. And give yourself a couple of seasons to acclimate to the heat. I do enjoy the occasional cooler weather, but as a Florida native, I love being able to wear my flip-flops 8 or 9 months out of the year. Tip number 7, education option. If you have kids, you'll want to know about the education options. The Jacksonville area offers a wide variety of public schools. Duval County Public Schools is a choice district, which means students can attend schools outside their attendance area zones through the school choice application process. And that runs from January 1st through February each year. And Duval County also has 44 charter schools to add to the options available to students and parents. As far as public schools in our area, St. Johns County schools are ranked among the highest in the state. And I would also recommend checking out Clay County, as they're also highly rated and that area can be a little more affordable. There are also several private schools such as the Bowles School, River City Science Academy, Bishop Kenny High School, just to name a few. And Jacksonville is also home to some excellent higher education institutions like the University of North Florida and Jacksonville University. Tip number 8, top-ranked healthcare. Easy access to healthcare can be a top priority for a lot of families. And Jacksonville offers top-notch healthcare facilities, including the world-renowned hospitals and medical centers like the Mayo Clinic and Baptist St. Vincent's, which has several locations in our surrounding areas. You'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands and you'll never have to travel far for your care. Tip number 9, local culture and events. The local culture here is rich and diverse. Be sure to explore the arts, music, and food scenes. The Museum of Science and History is a great place to take the kids, and the Newcomers Museum in Riverside is a must-see. It not only has some stunning art exhibits, but also has beautiful gardens situated along the St. Johns River. Plus, Jacksonville hosts a plethora of fine dining experiences and a variety of events year-round, from art festivals to concerts and sporting events like the Jacksonville Jaguars football, Riverside Arts Market, the Downtown Art Walk, and the San Marcos Sip and Stroll are just a few free events that happen monthly, where you can find work by local artists, musicians, and vendors of all kinds. Tip number 10, enlist a local expert. Last but not least, it's so beneficial to work with a local expert who knows the ins and outs of Jacksonville and all the surrounding areas. We can not only help you navigate the housing market, but also help you factor in the kind of lifestyle you're looking for and activities or amenities you want to be close to, so you can really get the most out of living here. That wraps up my Jacksonville Guide for Newcomers video. I hope you found this information helpful in your relocation journey. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.